Isadoramun goes to ballet. Chapter 1. Isadoramun, that's me. And this is Pink Rabbit. He's my best friend. We do everything together. Some of our favorite things include flying among the stars in the night sky, having a glitter tea party with my best pattern tea set, and practicing our ballet. We have been practicing our ballet a lot recently and putting on show for Mom and Dad. I have discovered that Dad's vampire cave makes a great strange curtain. It looks especially nice with silver stars screen glued on it. True, I am not sure Dad agrees. He seemed a bit annoying last time he saw his best cape being using a strange curtain. It's covered in stars, he complained. I'm not a wizard, I'm a vampire. Vampires don't have fairy capes. I felt a bit bad then, but it was okay because Mom waved her wand and the stars all disappeared. She can do things like that because she's a fairy. She was the one who magicaled Pink Rabbit alive for me. Good as new, she said, sitting down on one chair of Pink Rabbit, and I have to put on for audition. Dad sat down too with my baby sister Honey Blossom on his lap, and they both waited for our show to begin. Right, I whispered to Pink Rabbit once we were behind the nursery curtain. Can you remember your moves? Pink Rabbit nodded and did a perfect arabesque. He'd been getting to be a good ballet lately. I gave him a thumbs up. Let's go, I whispered. Together we leaped out from behind the curtain and magnificently grand Jack. Mom and Dad clapped and cheered. Pink Rabbit began to peer-prod on his tippy toes. I thoroughly stared and twirled on my black glittering tutu. Marvelous, called Dad. Enchanting, said Mom, waving her wand so that we were showed from Pink Rabbit's pink flower petals. At the end of the show, I gave a deep, Frosty, and Pink Rabbit bow. And Mom and Dad cheered some more. Even Honey Blossom clapped her clubby little hands. That's really wonderful, said Mom. And so professional. Pink Rabbit looked proud and puffed his chest and smart spread waistcoat. One day you'll be on prima ballerinas, he said. I hope so, I said with both tippy-toed graceful across the floor, following Mom and Dad down the stairs and into the kitchen for breakfast. It was 7 o'clock at night, but we always have 2 breakfasts in our house. One is the morning and one is the evening. This is because Dad sleeps during the day. He has his breakfast at the evening before going out for his night fly. I want to be just like Tatiana Toot, I said as I began to peel a piece of toast with peanut butter. Tatiana Toot is my favorite ballerina all the time. I have never seen her real life, but I always watch the TV when she's on. And I have a special scrapbook filled with pictures on her. I cut the picture out of the magazine and decorated them with asterisk screens and silver stars. I also have a big poster of Tatiana Toot on my bedroom wall. In it, she is wearing a black sparkling tutu and her fabulous star diamond tiara. Her black tutu looks exactly like the shirt a vampire fairy might wear. It looks just like mine. If you keep practicing the work hard at your ballet, I'm sure you'll be as good as Tatiana Toot one day, smiled Dad as he poured himself a glass of red juice. Dad only ever drank red juice. It's a vampire thing. Yes, said Mom. Keep practicing and one day maybe we'll come to watch you and Pink Rabbit perform at the real treasure. Pink Rabbit bounced up and down. He granted the wish. His dance on the real strange, even more so than me. The next day at school, I told my friends all about the ballet show Pink Rabbit and I put on Mom and Dad. That sounds so much fun, said Joe. Can I come round and we can do it again? I could wear my pink tutu and be the sugar plum fairy. And I could wear my white tutu and be a dance of snowflakes, said Samantha dreamily. And I'll be a hero on the show, said Oliver, jumping in. I wear a mask and my black cape. There could be an in trouble with refreshments, shrugged Bruno. We could hand round basket to the auditions. Or ice cream, said Sashi. That's what we're supposed to have in the in-travel of the show. I love ice cream, yelled Joe. Just then, Mrs. Cherry came into the room. Mrs. Cherry is our teacher at human school, and she's lovely. She doesn't mind that I'm a vampire fairy. She teaches me just the same as everyone else. Good morning, everyone, she said, beaming around the classroom. I have been exciting news for you all today. She started to hand out some letters, giving them to each person. We are going on a school trip, she said, to see a show. A show? Said Joe. We are just talking about the Pudding Pretend show. Well, here's your chance to see a real one, said Mrs. Cherry. We are going to see an Alice of Wonderland ballet. I feel my heart start to best fat. A ballet show? We are going to see a real ballet show? You need to take a letter home and get your parents to sign it, said Mrs. Cherry. And we also need some parents to volunteer to help on the trip. Well, there is a biscuit in trouble, called out Bruno. I expect there will be ice cream, said Mrs. Cherry. I told you, whispered Sashi. There will be a famous ballerina playing in her white rabbit, continued Mrs. Cherry. You might have to hear on her if you are interested in ballet. She's called Tatiana Tutu. Tatiana Tutu? I said. I shouted, jumping up from my chair, the whole class turning around. Yes, said Mrs. Cherry. You absolutely know who she is, Isadora. I do, asked a small voice, suddenly aware of everyone was staring at me. I sat down quickly, feeling my face pink with embarrassment. Pink Rabbit didn't seem embarrassing at all. He did a little hop and wiggling his ears. He was beside himself with excitement that Tatiana Tutu was going to play with her part of rabbit. As soon as I got home, I showed the letter to Mom. You have to sign that, I said. Quick, or I can't go to the school trip. Hang on a second, said Mom. Let me read it there properly, Isadora. It says here that they are in need of parents to volunteer to the trip. They are, I said, staring at and feeling a bit worried. But not you and Dad. Why ever not? Asked Mom. We can't volunteer. We are going to be good for us to get a bit more involved with your school attractives. It's in the daytime, I said. Dad will be asleep. That's true, said Mom. What a shame. I didn't think it a shame at all. In fact, I felt quite relieved. But when Dad came from breakfast at the evening, he seemed very interesting to the trip. I have Volunteer, he said. I will make an exception. Hand me the pen. I held a pen behind my back. There's really no need to go to the booth to come, I said. But Mom swooped in her wand and put a magic through the volunteer box. How exciting, she said.